Empath, he's got a ton of turn potential with his heal. So I'm just trying to say that just because he's not a one lane hero, he can be laned um basically anywhere. So yeah, Magnus is picked up. I'm glad. I'm glad
So
about that.
it's like if that happened first at Magnus and then next Empath, it'd be a lot less like okay, whatever. But
Exactly. Yeah.
Empath first though was still odd, but they still get
Well,
Magnus in the end. So
I'm almost more surprised that Sync passed
true.
up Magnus. Of course, there is Drunken Master is very strong,
Hmm.
but I do feel that Drunken Master can be shut down easier than Magnus. Drunken Master generally runs that suicide lane, and you run like a tort or something against that, and you can box him up pretty easily.
Yeah.
But so yeah, Magnus. I'm not expecting a Magnus Empath lane, so that says that they're probably running a 2-2-1 or a possibility of a tri lane.
Torture coming out right here for CiC Esports.
Okay.
There's
Oh,
Bubbles.
the Magnus bubbles, man. That stuff is scary.
Hmm.
That's just so much long range initiation. So that does. All right. So Magnus can be played as a suicide pretty effectively, which means that they can also run the bubbles solo middle and run that hard carry with the jungle if they wanted to. They have a ton of possible laning situations that they can go with, and that's why I love their heroes on BMG's side. They can really rotate. Every single one of those heroes can be in any lane.
You see the bands, a little bit of
Yeah,
talk going out. Yeah, exactly. They're the same thought that we were having. Are we going to
exactly.
see Puppet Master? Probably not. Now, he does
Puppet,
get banned here, but
puppet worst.
yeah,
I love it.
he's 0-2. Hey. So he's not doing good this
It's
series.
funny how it works like that though.
Isn't it? I know.
He has a bad showing, and all of a sudden, an overpowered hero goes to kind of like,
These are the top two teams
eh.
going at it. He's 0-2 in the series, and yeah, game 4 is like, oh, now he's bad. Now he's bad.
And that's just how Han works. You find ways to counter these heroes, and then all of a sudden they're not overpowered. So I love it though. Instead of complaining about it, nerf, 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 find ways to play against it.
Yeah. To be fair, I don't know if Puppet Master was called as much of a nerf than like a Kronos. I think Kronos this
Yeah, I don't
year.
know.
Has he?
A lot of people were complaining about Puppet Master,
Okay.
Kronos especially, but Puppet Master was
Yeah.
definitely talked about.
I do agree with you, though. I definitely agree with you there. Doctor Repulsor going to be banned by Flensmeister on their side. So pretty carry heavy here between either side.
Yeah, the repulsor ban, interesting. Okay, so that means Flensmasters. I mean, when you ban repulsor, you're banning greedy heroes. So that kind of says you're not manning up. Why would you ban a repulsor if you're manning up? So that kind of says that Sync's going 2-2-1 or something like that. I don't know if that makes sense. Because otherwise you would leave all those heroes open if you're manning up. You want to
Okay.
you want to trialing or whatever against those greedy heroes.
Yeah.
So that almost, in my opinion, unless that ban's kind of random, makes
So what,
Sync's
then
lineup
like
a
a
little
like
more
a Slither
transparent.
ban here then, if that's the case? No, I go Luna.
Yeah. No, a Slither could be a legitimate ban. These strong solo shorts. If you're not manning up, you want to get rid of those possibilities.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that Drunken Master is probably suicide. We will see though. Yeah, Slither would be a very good ban actually. I would definitely go for that.
I go Luna there, so that's BMG. See a Puppet or not a Moon Queen ban. I don't know. I'm feeling Moon Queen here to be either banned or picked.
Yep. Yep. That's definitely. And we got the empath. BMG could certainly go the suicide bubbles if they wanted to,
I'm thinking
or
either
even
side, really.
yeah, bubbles middle, Magnum suicide jungle. But yeah, I'm looking at Moon Queen definitely.
Feels like a Moon Queen game. Something about it.
Okay, okay. Also, okay, I think this is a legitimate hero of this game, War Beast.
Yeah?
I wouldn't pick it up right away though. I'd last pick it as BMG to not show your passive lanes. But if they do go War Beast, they need something that is not greedy. They need something that kind of scares Sync away from like possibly tri-laning. Okay, if they do pick up Slither, that's interesting. So that shows that you generally want to solo Slither bottom. So does that mean that means that they're either looking to like possibly tri-lane top or run jungle
Yeah.
Sync?
You got what? Parasite and Tempest are still there, or the other ones.
Yep.
Legionnaire, Solstice.
So yeah, I'd wait for Sync here to choose their jungle, which I think they're gonna do. Once they have their jungle, that's when you pick. That's okay. Wait, hold up. Okay, well, that's when you pick War Beast, but they just chose Engineer,
Hmm.
which means that they're gonna look for that hard carry, right? to lane with him at top because you got the Mag Inji middle. Can't argue
Yeah.
that, but that definitely makes their lanes transparent. They're not going to go for the Ward Beast now. I love Ward Beast, Magnus, and Bubbles. You know, there's so much lockdown, the Ward Beast just goes ham, but that's not an option anymore.
Unless the aggressive, like, dual... No.
I mean, well, no,
because
because you still have the empath. Yeah, like, I mean, you'd have to like lane engineer that. Yeah, it just wouldn't really work. Rally, huh? So okay, so it looks like they're definitely manning up. They're running the tri lane. CiC is, or at least the possibility of the tri lane, because you really look at Slither as a solo bottom hero.
Where does
So
BMG
BM,
go?
he,
It's not going to be a jungler.
this is a tough situation
Now
for
he can
BMG.
Pharaoh. Chipper. No, it's not Chipper.
Okay, here's what I'm leaning for BMG to do. So BMG looks at CiC lineup and goes, okay, they're probably manning up. Look at their heroes. They're like definitely Slither solo bottom, and you're expecting tri-lane top.
Forsaken
I would.
Archer.
Nah, there's.
Oh, okay.
I like it. I like it a lot because Malkin has an escape mechanism, which is good. And he's also that hard carry. If I were BMG, I would tri-lane bottom with Malkin. Send Magnus solo top. Magnus is not getting killed by a tri-lane. He's got the escape. He's a suicide hero. Slither, on the other hand, is very easy to kill, especially with an empath wall.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it sounds so weird. Oh, you know, like manning up long lane when you have a hard carry, but you see CiC's lineup and you know their lanes are so transparent.
Yeah.
So I think it's safe to do that. I think that would actually work out better. I had a similar suggestion last time for CiC. They didn't take part in it, but who knows? I guess we'll see. Those mind games.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. In the Malik can pick up the first game that we saw coming out from CiC. It's not too rare to see it on the Influence Master has played it several times in this fan and is known to play it, but BMG side not as much. But
okay, one very thing. I think the reason Malkin is picked up a lot is because she has the escape. There's a lot of heroes like Moon Queen and whatnot, or they're the hard carry hero, but they don't have escape. It's kind of more difficult to lane them. They can be punished very easily. Malkin cannot. Can't easily gank a Malkin. That's something that no.
Now, it's obviously the first game that we did see him in. He had some situations just manning down a couple times and also just didn't ulti in the best spot. So we'll see how Fuzi, and I will say Fuzi has the better avatar here too that he chose, going the Mr. I'm on Blades and a bunch of fire avatar.
Yeah.
Blades of fire. Anyway, so we'll see. Time about school tomorrow, yeah. It is getting later on for these guys, but
I'm excited to see the Malcolm pick this game. That is kind of cool avatar, actually.
Mm-hmm. So again, you think CiC is going to be going the tri-lane setup here? Or?
That's what it really looks like.
Yeah.
I don't because where else do you lane Slither? That's the question. Where else do you lane Slither? You can't really lane him anywhere. He's a super greedy pick because you just can't really. He's kind of got that solo bottom, and that's kind of it. Yeah, you can kind of dual lane him, but he still needs that bottom to really be effective. So I think that makes their lanes really obvious to read, and I think BMG can really play off that. We'll see though. I really hope they do. They're running. They may just be running 5 top just initially, but it does kind of point to the fact that they're not manning up. Jonas is also being pulled a lot of regen, which is also another factor. Like you're probably suiciding them. So, like maybe CiC was like expecting BMG to do that weird thing I was talking about, so they're laning it, so it's going to work on BMG's favor. You know how mind games work. But I guess we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see how it plays out.
That we will. I will say this: no one's going to be interacting in the beginning here. No bloodlust kill pre-start of the game because not going to.
BMG did get a word up quickly, which is really good for scouting aggression. They got that word. I think that's the perfect word for this game. You see all the movement.
Top rune area. Yep. Places that. So Bubbles is heading towards the bottom lane, as you expected with the regen being pulled, and then Magnus going to end up in the middle lane here. So where does CiC go?
Okay, so they are tri-lane top. I gotta believe it.
The rally
pre-late, pre-late movement. Yeah, with the rally. Pre-late movement, but I think that's what they're doing. Yup.
Yeah.
And You know, again, like the Triland versus Triland is gonna be pretty even, I think. But imagine if BMG went bottom and Magnus went top. Slither would get absolutely nothing, and he would be a really easy kill. Magnus, on the other hand, has an escape. He wouldn't be that easy of a kill, or Bubbles even. You know, you'd either run Bubbles or Magnus top.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean? Like they could like really put CiC into a bad position. I think.
Well,
But in hindsight, it's all hindsight, and we'll see how this works out.
oh, the start the kicks and it hits Rhapsody, but it pushed her in an awkward spot, really. And they can't follow it up, so a good idea, but couldn't execute the best there. And now into the lane we go.
Yep, the cake was a little bit awkward. It kind of pushed him into the fog.
Yeah. Made it difficult.
Empath might need to be careful. Nope, he's good. He's good to go. I think Empath is such an amazing hero in these Trilands. Oh, man.
Okay, this is weird. Engineer's taking a lot of damage,
Oh.
but they want to collapse on a Rhapsody right here. The creep wave blocking as well. Rhapsody dropping quick at the wall. The compel on Rhapsody. It stuns Engineer. Empath is also low. Several players are low. Down goes Empath. Engineer talk goes up. Couple more auto attacks. He's going to pop the health potion, though. Going to be fine for now. And then Keg's done will save Seal good when it's all said and done.
So they did get the first blood, but Torture got Impalement first. What do you think about that instead of stun?
No chain reaction, yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
I
they
mean-
do have some strong stuns already with the compel and the staccato.
Okay, so you think you just want the damage after that?
Exactly, yeah.
But like, you know, my argument, like, Impalement in the Triland.
Those are the strongest, yeah.
Yeah, that whole spiel. But, you know, and they got the Bloodlust, so how much can you really question it?
Exactly. It's, oh, well, they got it. It worked out. Yeah, if anything, you thought maybe Engineer was going to be the one in trouble there, but he ended up living, but of course Empath got caught in that situation, so.
Yeah, Malkin, early on, his sword throw is so good at range.
Especially before he has his W with it, the Enchanted Flames.
Yeah. So Hellborn BMG is doing a good job. They're like, okay, that sucked. Let's use the creeps and try to get back in this. Let's use the pull and whatnot. Oh, this might be a little bit. Oh, they might get it. No. Oh no. Oh,
one.
One is
still something.
Still something.
They might even get the kill though in the end. So
this is actually a big deal. They have lane control. Granted, they have a huge wave, but the huge wave is almost beneficial in a sense. Legion cannot be aggressive on Hellborn right now. They would get stomped because of the wave. Having a big creep wave does lose you lane control in the end, but it's not always a bad thing.
yeah, big threat.
Yep.
So the aggro that you would take. So Fuzi doing a good job of getting all those last hits right there. Only a 6-1 though after all though, so you're gonna show us.
Yes. So support does go ahead and ward that now. Actually, did he ward that earlier? Okay, he must have worded that earlier, so not allowing it to stack. Okay, that makes sense. Never mind. It was already there. Yeah, but they can't really go on Malkin again because of that huge wave, so that is nice.
Wow. Caught that as it basically just died right there, so I'm not exactly sure honestly how that happened, but it's just so focused on the top lane. But
That should
yeah,
not happen.
Bubbles kill Slither. That should not happen, exactly.
While it shouldn't happen, I feel like Bubbles does have that tendency to, do the upset. He does have a lot of burst. He's not a hero to forget about in lane. But that is unfortunate. That should not happen. That sucks.
So Johnson man doing work.
Yeah, looking middle too. Again, Drunken Master showing his power as a solo hero, doing work. Kizu is leveling him a little bit, or skilling him a little bit differently than Limp.
Max got that stagger. Malakin, they knew the support were missing, so they went for the kill on Malakin, but it was out of range right there.
Even if you don't get the kill though, if you can force them out of lane, you're winning. You don't always have to get the kill to make it an effective move. But yeah, so Hellborn doesn't have the pull to work with, and that's really hindering them. Okay, initiation on top, double stun.
Path is going to fall. Sword throw away though from Malakin. It's going to be fine. But yeah, again, numbers in favor of the Legion team. Engineer not there. This is a warding situation. He's trying to counter ward right here. He is going to get it, it looks like. Yeah, he should be able to. That's going to range to auto attack it. There you go.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this game because I think this is the first game where, coming to mid and late game, I think both teams are fairly even.
Yeah, definitely have some good. I mean, yeah, it's one thing about Malakin, obviously, but yeah, Malakin with an empath, as she does.
There's no urgent sense of that timer. This game is what I'm trying to get at.
Oh yeah.
So that's good. I like that. Otherwise, it's kind of
Makes it for like
forced.
And then it might last a lot longer still, but, you know, just that one team's, like, eventually going to pull through, so.
Exactly, yeah. It's kind of, you already know the answer. So yeah, tops, so let's try lane. Both teams are... I mean, Hellborn doesn't really have the stuns. They're really awkward tri lane if you actually think about it. No setup stun. All they have is an engineered keg, and then, you know, of course... How does that really work? Okay, so they did counter ward that. I'm happy they did that. We'll see if they can pull the hard camp effectively this time. I don't think they're gonna go for it. Ooh, Magnus is working his way top.
Yeah, they saw that though. They're all falling back.
What did they see it? Did they have a word
they
of it?
must have. Like you just still have to see them retreat.
I don't think they
know
saw
how.
it. I think they're just calling their meals.
Okay.
Yeah, just calling their meals.
That's a good point. Yeah, clearly whatever it was, they fall back, and that's for good reason. So it's good on their part.
So KZU is doing, you know, really well top. I would almost be fine with having Magnus just stay up here and just win in the lane and force the tri lane out. If you think about it, if he goes back middle, he's not going to be getting much, and by staying top, he's getting Malkin free farm while giving the other team nothing. So something to think about. I know it's weird, like just abandoning your lane, but it's for maximizing resources. It makes some sense.
Yeah, no, it's. I mean, you see Drunken Master in case you also will depend then too when he starts having his impact. I mean,
okay, so Magnus just altered this hard camp.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, so now he just. Yeah, he
was
has
it
no
triple
lane
stacked?
presence
It
now.
was triple stacked. Okay.
It was. Two things about that. One, he has no lane presence now. He has to go back and heal, so they're not gonna, you know, pressure the lane out.
Huh.
Two, generally you can pull, you know, the hard camp to the pull camp, and they could have got lane control. So it takes away that possibility too. So I'm not 100% sure about that, but he does want to get that portal key eventually. So he's just kind of doing whatever he can.
Bubbles. Yes, the illusion's going one way though. That's going to run right into Drunken, and yeah, the real Bubbles is obviously going to make the escape right here. So good presence of mind coming out from Jonas the Fan. He has a shell surf to juke if he needs it. Doesn't look like it. So some time being spent there by Drunken.
Yep. CiC's doing a very good job at keeping lane control top. They were tanking the creep wave for a little bit, you know, to make sure the tower didn't push it out. And effectively, Malkin can't get anything. I guess he moved middle because of that. Ooh, setting up bottom possibly. Is that the real impact? I can't even. Okay, it is. Yeah. It looks kind of so green.
Just to the nature right there. There we go. Slither going to be jumped on. Calfill's already happening. He's not going to take the stun. He knows that more's probably coming. In comes the Essence Lake. He has TPs himself. The wall's not the best, though. It was on the wrong side. It doesn't matter, however. Jonas Van gets the snipe. In the meantime, Magnus comes at perfect timing. Right as Drunken Master just staggered in. A couple more auto attacks. He staggers away. He destroys the final auto attack, though. It is enough from Handskin. Gets the kill.
Wow. If that auto attack didn't go through, I think he would have lived. Or Magnus could have tried to guess the stun.
Yeah.
But even if he hits it, he's putting himself in a really awkward position.
I could have sworn I saw 2 ports there at the beginning.
I think they canceled it. I think I did too. I think it's from the must have been from the support's top lane, Torture and Rhapsody. I'm guessing. Not 100% sure though.
Either it was stopped or they just canceled it because.
Yeah. So right now, yeah, that was a huge kill bottom. I'd like to see Magnus go top and lane top. He's level 7. He can easily combat the tri lane. It's not even a tri lane anymore, but basically just force out the heroes from top. They go in middle.
Malikin and Magnus doing enough right there.
I really do like the way they switched up lanes. BMG, that is. Top lane wasn't working out. They're like, all right, cool.
Work elsewhere. Empath, the beautiful wall. It's going to cut off Drunken Master right there. The SS Link also doing a little bit of training of life. Magnus comes in with the stun. He's chilling that eruption. He has to back up. The Ghost Marcher's trying to run away in time. It's not enough, though. Lim picks up the kill on KZU.
Oh, man. Gorgeous plays.
Handskin, also,
yeah, gorgeous empath plays, and also Limp was very patient with this stun. Waited, you know, he's like, I'm going to have no chance of him juking me. Just going to wait. Yeah, Slither's been struggling in this game with death against Bubbles early on. That really set him back. It's not where you want to be.
Not a good pace start there, definitely. You see Rally. He's the one right now that's having a great time, Annie, a.k.a. Mickey there. And actually, as I say that, he has to use his compel defensively because they were jumping him at the top lane. But they have numbers now, including Drunken Master. Uh-oh, Engineer.
Oh, gosh. He's dead. He's done.
You're dead. And Malik is like,
Might get more. Malkin.
Oh, it
my
hit
God.
him! Right as he
my
poured it! Beautiful timing, but the lunge actually pushed him
Yeah,
forward.
the lunge.
I don't know about that. Malikin, another sword throw in 2 seconds. It takes channel time, though. Yeah.
Okay, that lunge was almost questionable.
That was.
So one thing to note, so yeah, CiC did very well in the tri lane. They won that. But the thing is, BMG effectively just left the tri lane, just left top altogether, basically. At which point, CiC still just sat their 2 supports there for like 3 minutes, 4 minutes. And you're free farming what? A rally. I would really like to see them rotate their supports as BMG did, and just leave the rally suicide if you have to. You can always come back with supports, but I don't know if that makes sense. I mean, 3v0 lanes. Anyways, bottom.
Yeah, Empath coming in the last second. Rhapsody is here. Look at the standing of the ground coming out from Empath, but yeah, she jumps inside Bubbles. That's going to be the end of that, it looks like.
You know, we questioned the first pick Empath, but he is playing it well.
Oh yeah, he definitely is. Handskin knows what he's doing.
Magnus might be in this mission.
Does he have Eruption? He doesn't. He does have a stun, though. Bubbles goes back in. The stun right there on a rally. Will they have enough damage to take him out? Yes, they do. He gets compelled off. It doesn't matter, though. Steam Bath destroying a little bit right here, but no. Lunge happens, and now Magnus in some trouble. 3 seconds still on the stun. Torture also in trouble. He is, though. Magnus stun should guarantee the kill. It does. Port coming in from Slither, though. He does not have his poison burst. The poison spray whiffs right there from Slither as soon as it came in. And the turn. Jonathan Fan goes back in. And the Song of the Sea to finish him off. And now Slither's in trouble again. And Flensmeister definitely going to fall again right here. BMG just playing together, man. Is that a genocide? No, it wasn't a genocide, but still.
That was like, oh man, CiC just came in one at a time. There's only 3 heroes bottom from BMG, just being playmakers. Meanwhile, top lane, look at Malkin. I can't even stress how bad that was for CiC.
Yeah.
That is almost like, I'm not sure how you come back from that one. Jeez.
Also eco. Not sure what that's supposed to mean.
Yeah. Maybe some sound bug or something. I'm not really sure what they're talking
about. We do see at the top lane as he ulti forms though, and he's going to be fine. Okay. Yeah, Rally jumped in, but good ulti form right there in reaction.
Yeah. Jeez. So this game, I mean, the only hero with farm and CiC side is Rally. Again, are they really giving the heroes that need the farm? I guess Rally.
Again, yeah, not to put it on one player's shoulders by any means. It's actually Tonospan going to get caught out here, so that's obviously a big kill for CiC and necessary. But I was I mean, the bottom line though, it's getting bloodlusted as Slither. It's against a Bubbles matchup, but as you say, when Bubbles has that chance.
He does. That is so massive, though. That is not. I mean, you just look at the goal per minute and the momentum right now, and that's a huge part of that is that bottom lane. Really unfortunate.
So, but CiC is going to fight strong here, obviously. I mean, they got a Portal Key rally. You mentioned he's the strongest farmer right now.
Sometimes playing those matchups where like you're expected to win just makes you that much more nervous, though.
Yeah.
It does kind of for me, honestly. It's actually I feel like I have a mentality advantage when I am in that underdog position.
Yeah.
But who knows? That might be exclusive to me.
No, I could definitely see that. I mean, yeah, exactly. You're supposed to win, so you better win, basically.
Exactly. Yeah.
Or else bad things happen. So, bottom lane, Magnus, no restrictions. He just pushes in the bottom tower. No one there to do anything about it.
Oh man, this is so brutal. Here's the thing too. Look at BMG's heroes. They can be split pushing in these lanes, free farm these lanes, with almost no danger. They have so much escape. You know, Bubbles, Magnus, even the hard carry and Malkin, his sword throw. They have so much flexibility in split pushing. This might be action middle.
Yeah, Bubbles was taking a little bit of engagement right there, but he's able to skip as he does. Magnus is level 11, had a portal key just purchased, so it's a good thing that CiC did not stick around.
Yeah.
And that could have been bad for them.
Absolutely.
And maybe even the end of it went well, so... Bubbles, though, he's not done yet, though. He's gonna look at this. He finds Slither in the jungle. Okay, he gets a TP out of it, and then he falls back.
that just shows you like he knows the state of the game right now.
Yeah,
he understands it fully.
He's gonna get a Codex next, most likely. No,
I feel like we're in a situation right now. It's like, okay, CiC needs Shrunken Heads, but if you get Shrunken Heads, you just don't have the damage.
Yeah.
So I really wouldn't get Shrunken Heads. I know it's kind of like, but you need them. But it's like you really have to have a BMG misplay, and that's the only way it's going to happen at this point. Yeah, it's a risk. It's a huge risk, but I think skip the Shrunken Heads and get some damage.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you just Drunken. Okay.
Okay, maybe he dodged the chain reactions, but yeah, it doesn't matter. All 5 are here. They wanted
So,
don't spin dead.
in the end, might overstep his boundaries a little bit.
Yeah.
Invis, empath. Not gonna run past
8
me.
more seconds. That's not the longest time here.
Oh man.
Oh,
5,
did
2.
they notice the stutter? Okay, he's gonna wall and run. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So Drunken Master's going to Energizer. He does love that. KZ does love that. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I guess there is no other hero that I guess. Well, actually, Slither looks like he's going for that too. So
Yeah.
can't really say I agree.
These are the most sense, yeah. That's true. Definitely. Soul's Bulwark is usually a very good follow-up to the earlier on Ghost Marchers, but. See how that works for them. Malekith's even doing a bit of roaming now. He's gonna look to maybe go for a jump right here. I mean, he has a decent angle. His team is ready. Magnus is ready back. Malekith gets jumped first. Yep, that was a ward of sight right there, and he gets jumped out of nowhere. Good job by CiC. The heads up.
Yeah, awesome ward. I mean, that ward's not generally countered. He still gives awesome vision. Initiation middle and Drunken. He's pretty tanky though.
He's fine.
Magnus could have possibly stunned, but he is really wanting full can't even say the word, but where he could ulti the entire CiC team. It just didn't happen.
So yeah, Fuzi trying to be a little crafty there.
Look at bottom, look at bottom, look at bottom.
They are chasing Magnus. Yeah, eruption in.
He teleported, and I swear he like shift clicked his ultimate, like he was ultimate right after he teleported, and then just went. He was just so confident in what he wanted to do.
Yeah, what is Torture
really
do
well
in that case? So
exactly, yeah. And again, we see the Magnus just taking off. I feel like that's the name of the game right now.
So Magnus farming. Let's see, 388 gold per minute. Malekith again, he's doing well enough, 320 gold per minute, and Bubble's also up there.
Yeah, I mean Malekith's doing well enough. He could probably have 100 GPM and they'd be fine. To be honest. Look at how fast Malekith clears Ancient. It's level 1 ultimate, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, gets plenty of farm out of that. Top lane, we definitely have some action brewing up here. They're going to be pushing.
Yeah, so Slither is maxing out his wards now. They don't even have a push lineup or anything. I guess he just values that pretty highly.
Rally, he's looking for a dive, but in comes the Kelfio first. Rally's out in a lot of trouble. Staccato stun's going to be used on him. He's being locked down. Energy field is placed as well. Magnus comes in with a stun. He doesn't have an eruption again. He's going to steam bath right on top. Poison versus Yuzius by Slither right there, and actually Drunken Master able to finish off Engineer in the process. And now Bubbles actually dropping low. Magnus does it the last second. Cannot save his teammate though. The tower is killed by CiC Esports. The seismic slam and catches him.
God.
Oh man, that was big right there.
Steal, man. He had like 50 HP. Oh my gosh, CiC's cleaning up. What's
Yeah.
happening? This is insane. I thought it was gonna go so badly. That start was bad, right? Am I wrong? Like,
It was. I mean, yeah, the jump happened for BMG. They got the Kel field out and they jumped Rally first. Energy field though also causing issues, but
yeah, and they're fighting around the tower. I just thought it was gonna be. I thought it was like a desperation dive.
I mean,
but
Malekith wasn't there if I'm not mistaken. So
okay, well that
has a lot to do with it.
I didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
I think his alternate avatar is like throwing me off. Can't even tell what half.
Yeah, not having Malekith. He didn't have his ulti up either, but still, him just not being there is obviously a big difference maker too.
That is a huge difference maker. Yeah. Okay, I didn't even realize that. So that explains everything. Still though, very good engagement. But wow, that's how you come back in the game, I guess.
Yeah. And now we have Drunken Master. What did he just get? Okay, he got the Energizer.
A small thing. Limp also didn't have his ultimate. He used it bottom. So just a little thing.
Yeah.
Ultimate Magnus from Empath bottom. I'm wondering if they're gonna find Tort. Oh gosh, Tort's in trouble.
Again. Yep. Magnus just roaming around, finding kills, specifically on Torture, apparently. It's working. Oh, Portal Key Malekith. Okay.
Whoa.
Now, we've seen this before. This isn't, like, rare. I mean, I want to say, is it Fuzi that's known for doing this? Somebody's known for doing this. And I
didn't know
want to say
this
it's Fuzi.
I didn't even know this was a thing.
Yeah.
To be honest. Did he sell it?
No, he bought it. Or he must have sold it. Yeah, it looks like he did. So maybe a change of heart.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the idea of jumping in with that and then ulting.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, it makes sense. I do get it. But, I don't know. It does make sense to an extent. It's just a little bit weird. They do have a lot of leeway to do whatever they kind of want at this point.
That obviously means a lot much more of an aggressive play style too, and that's just
Yeah.
how you want to do it.
Yep. Does go well with their playstyle for sure. Drunken Master's got that Energizer.
Yeah, and speaking of that, Slither actually went Astrolabe
Cereal
to follow. As,
Yeah.
ooh, Rally finds Engineer somehow.
They do value that item just incredibly highly. Think about it. Keizu gets it sometimes. Flensmeister in this
Whoever can
case.
pick it up, yeah.
It's like, okay, the sports don't have the gold for us, so we gotta get it. So I do agree. I love Astrolabe too. Mickey's just being a man up top.
He fakes like he's going back, and it goes back in. Yeah, he had that hell of a play earlier against Magnus, but
Yeah, I think Will deny his tower, so well played by him.
Denied.
secondary tower, but still, at least the positive in there. So again, Fuzi, maybe it's going to be a case of depending on what happens in the next couple minutes. Still might go. No, he buys a Warhammer, so looks like he is going to be going to that Shrunken Head next. The more typical route here for Malikan instead. I mean, they already do have the very strong initiation in Magnus, and Bubbles for that matter, yeah. So it's like, do you
Exactly,
really need the Malikan?
Yeah, if you're like totally lacking initiation, I could totally see it, but it would just, it's kind of overkill in this case. Yeah, Shrunken Head, absolutely agree with it. What can they really do other than Drunken Master?
Tablet on Magnus as well, so.
Something I just read in Malikan's Ultimate, I didn't really even know existed. Right when you pop it, you gain like plus 40 armor for
You
2
didn't know that?
seconds.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous,
I really
right?
didn't know that.
60
Yeah.
armor at level 3. No, that's the thing. It's like we've talked about in the past. Whenever we happen to have a Malikan game, it's like we see teams go on him right after he uses ulti. It's like, what are you
Exactly.
doing? You're literally doing no damage to him.
Yeah, well, it's 2 seconds. It's not even long at all, but it's kind of weird mechanic. It's just, man. And then decreases over the next
It
5 seconds.
decreases
Okay,
over
so
time,
it
yeah.
is pretty long. Yeah, that's really cool though.
Yeah.
Didn't notice that, but man, it just makes his ultimate even that much better. It's crazy strong.
So yeah, it's when right as he goes ulti for me, you have to make your decisions carefully and
Yeah, no
focus
kidding.
him or not.
You don't go on that with physical damages for sure.
So another good reason to have him against like this Drunken Master and Rally here. Really, speaking of Rally, Staff of the Master is on the way, or being in progress at least. So coming up on that, Abyssal Skull trying to be finished by Hanskin here. So obviously important to have on him.
Yep. I've seen Hanskin pick up Lex Talionis. I think it's been Hanskin. Support as well, but it really is a strong item if you look at it.
I think Empath Heroes in general, like
Yeah.
amongst the players, support was like the first to start doing it, and then it became more of a trend in general.
Is it coincidence? Is it the player or is it the hero that kind of forces you in that
Exactly. Yeah, I
situation?
think it's the hero.
Maybe a little bit of both. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, support does, try all these new items, so it is, partially him.
Deserves credit for at least some of it, yeah.
Definitely one of my favorite players to watch. Just random fact.
Oh yeah, no, it's being that support role, they're not usually the most flashy players, obviously, but
Yep. Yeah, as
Hopefully
we've seen
yes.
with his Lex Talionis of his own. He does love those plated greaves too. It's something like you used to always get those.
yeah. Who
So,
was I
okay.
having a cast yesterday? Somebody, I forget exactly, but mentioning that plated greaves are underrated. I mean, they really are a strong item. I think Keizu actually might have been talking about that. How not only do they give you the plus armor, but obviously they creep buff even. Pretty strong.
Yeah, no, they're so strong. The creep buff is so good for pushing. I think you can have it on most pushing, like heroes that want to split push.
Yeah.
Not to mention plus 70 movement speed. That's higher than any other boot other than the post haste. Of course, of course you pop the Ghost Marchers. Oh, I guess Ghost Marchers are the same. Regardless, it's a pretty good amount of movement speed. Yeah, so really strong item. Is BMG looking to Congor? There's definitely getting words up for it.
In the area.
And they have a triple stack. I wonder if they're gonna like kill the triple stack with Malkin ultimate and then adjust to Congor right after that with the. Looks like they're gonna do that.
It's hard to. That's a risk. They're gonna go after Congor first. At least I was gonna say to ulti those ancients, especially if you're gonna do Congor after. That's.
Yeah. I do. Yeah, exactly. Support does have a ward down there, but it doesn't have vision of them entering, so they have no idea except for if they use game sense.
Congor, he's still a good amount of life, just under half now, but Legion team, I don't think they're really reacting to this.
Do they really want to react though? Look at Hellborn's heroes. Man, the jump possibility is just absurd.
Yeah, even
Unless-
if you get close, it's.
Yeah, exactly.
Scary.
Unless you already had map control and full vision.
They're
It's
going
just
in
like-
at really.
Oh, Let's get back.
Bubbles jumps in the background. Shell Surf, no kill field just yet. He's trying to bait them out. If anything, it looks like Bubbles actually in trouble. He's far away. Magnus gets the stun though. The kick's on to follow. The eruption does go off, and here comes Malikan as well. Slither in the meantime, he gets the poison burst off, but he's going to drop shortly after. Empath not even inside Malikan. I don't know if he ulted already. Yeah, it looks like it's on cooldown, but anyways, Bubbles somehow is going to know the Slither Ward actually picks him off in the background. Drunken Master and Rally, though, are still doing work. Empath is going to be picked. Can Drunken Master at least survive? Malikan chasing, does not have his sword throw. He cannot get close enough. He's being kited right here. That's definitely a weakness of this hero, of course, especially with the no sword throw.
He does have token. Oh, Magnus buys back.
Yep.
Magnus does buy back. Get out,
Big
Legion,
follow-up.
get out, Legion.
That's
Magnus,
the time to retreat.
Good. Okay, that was
I'm surprised CiC did as
even.
well, yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised it did so well. In the end, broke about even.
Magnus Eruption, I thought that was huge, but apparently, maybe it's just wasn't as big as I thought.
He only was really on top of one hero.
Okay.
Initially he was on top of like 3, but they all kind of scattered.
The keg stun made it awkward almost.
The cake stun was pretty. Actually, it did. It really did. Actually, it did hold them down though, so it was necessary.
Drunken just got a shrunken head before that though, too.
That was so. If he didn't have the shrunken head, the game was over right there.
Yeah.
He would have just been slaughtered. Drunken Master did so much work for that fight. I don't really 100% agree with the Energizer, but man, he was zooming around, doing his thing. So yeah, it worked out there for sure.
I will say this: Slither, Flensmaster, he struggled early on, man, and definitely. Argued, not really arguing. He really should have won that lane, didn't, obviously. Didn't go the best, but he's definitely not really recovered in the sense of goal, but he's kind of made that adjustment, and obviously, he's getting those support items here, so.
Exactly. He's made the adjustment, which is, you just got to take every game on it, for its own, and good for him for doing that, Rough start, but in the end, you're just trying to win. Malkin does have the token, gotta remember that. So, are they gonna try to put aggression on the CiC? I wouldn't doubt it.
There's a triple stack ancient still here, so they're gonna finish off those first. It looks like.
Oh yeah.
No Malkin ulti necessary. Just gonna quickly burst them down and go from there. So.
Empath is one of those heroes. If you're on the winning team as an empath, you get so farmed, just by being inside the carries. It's crazy. Look at his items right now.
Yeah, he mentioned that was the earlier game. He's level like the second. Well, that was the other series even, I think. But Empath was like the second highest level in the game at like 60 minutes in.
Yeah, that's Insania, right? Yeah.
It's
just how Empath works. It's pretty crazy.
Well, they're gonna push this. So Malikan has that token.
So we have Staff of the Master on Mr. Mickey over here. We've seen how powerful that item is. But there is a lot of lockdowns, so it's going to be pretty tough for him to get it off. We'll see, though.
There's Empath already jumping inside.
Yeah, they're not in any position, CiC is. They're not in any position to counter, or split push, rather.
Yeah.
That's what I would want to see them doing, but they're just not.
Drunken's going to go a little bit. Magnus channeling up their option. He jumps on a Drunken Master. Drunken Master dropping quick like Celis. Gets tapping it away, though. The kill field holding him in place, but no, the Shuriken are going to barely keep him alive. Malikan now, he's trying to find a target to go after. CiC doing a pretty good job of hiding right here. We do see in the background, yeah, Magnus gets picked off, actually. So Bubbles is also very low. Malikan, big compel! The seismic slam, it's both down, they both go. The tower does fall, he's going to resurrect, but he's all alone right here. He's going to go down. CiC Esports doing enough. Guy Bubbles living life on the edge. I don't know about that.
Hey, yeah, he's okay. Oh, Mickey, he must not have vision.
You see. Going back in. I mean, so Jonas Van D get the one kill.
So mana. Does have a take cover, but he has no mana.
He's gonna go, there's a refreshment. Oh, the portal key. Right before.
Yeah, the refreshment saved him. Jeez, okay. Holy, so the fact that Drunken Master lived after all those ultimate used on him was just so big. He did come back in the fight later on. Also, the rally, Mickey, watching Mickey was a real treat there. He'd go in, kind of stagger out, go back in, stagger out. He was a constant threat, but really never put himself in a bad position. And then the ultimate came out. And
the biggest, I mean, Drunken Master, if he dies there, he does not have a buyback. That fight's completely different again. So it's like, talk about just these situations of being so close to being completely different. But CiC is playing it very, very good and deserving to win these fights here. Thus,
That
we have
token,
a good game going at us. So
that token played zero effect in
yeah,
D5.
yeah, they forced that. BMG really forced that. But again, it was kind of an all-in of we kill Drunken here. This could even be a game.
Yeah.
As we could push it in the middle lane and go from there. But
I mean, that's part of token, though. You know, like obviously token's a good thing, but it does sometimes force you into forcing the issue.
it gives you that mentality almost of
Yep.
like we got to make something happen here, and yeah, that can backfire.
I mean, I 100% agree with their decision to push.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but the fact is they were pushing because they had a token.
So after all that, again, the lead is still slightly ahead of BMG, but it was a lot bigger 5-10 minutes ago even. But obviously, CiC has done a great job of climbing back. And again, Drunken Master, and the point you made from the very beginning, too. You look at these two lineups. I mean, this is like either side really has that very strong late game advantage over the other. So,
Yeah.
coming down to just good play between the two teams.
Yeah, and well, I initially said, you know, oh, both teams have like similar late game, etc. But I would say Hellborn a little bit more so because I was initially thinking Slither was going to go that semi-carry route, which he's clearly not. I do agree with his items, don't get me wrong, but so it's going to be really up to the Drunken Master, and he does have that farm to do it.
Yeah.
But he'll have to take it late game. Of course, there is the rally too. He's doing a lot.
Yeah, Rally's not one to scoff at either, definitely. So.
Just hit level 16.
Yep.
Cherry on top. Can we see? I mean, am I kidding? Might we see the refresher? Is that an option? Would he even have the mana for that?
We've seen that before, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it was on Mickey, but...
On a lot of heroes, if you get staff, you might as well get refresher. You know,
yeah.
Just gives that much more incentive. Magnus is setting up. This could be so bad for Legion.
This could be big.
Oh, no.
Here we go. Eruption being channeled. Malekith porting in as well. No, they fall back, though.
What? Did you see CiC? It was like clockwork. You started ulting, and they just fell back.
They just fell back. I don't know how. Like,
I don't get it. I mean, they do know that like BMG's there and they can set up, but still, it's just like the exact time is just kind of
yeah. That was ridiculous right there. Bubbles in the meantime. He goes in. The tower will fall, and no true initiation, really.
Yeah, I mean, Magnus ulti's down.
You know that. Magnus, he does get a big stun off, though. Here comes Malekith. He got ulti for him, and he's going to do a lot of damage, but the technicality will save the day. Kelfield comes out, stopping that in the process. Drunken Master running away. He's going to be fine. Empath is inside Malekith. He's doing extra damage because of that. Slither is needing to fall back. They lock down Malekith. Torture's going to be left behind in the end. He will go down. The chase continues further. Rhapsody, she's definitely in no man's land right here. She probably will be picked off, but the rest of them are going to be able to escape. Maybe Slither. Oh my god, he barely gets away somehow. Wow, it ain't over all the seismic slip turn again!
Holy shit!
He just knows how to do that, man.
That wasn't even, he didn't even have a stun set up. He just,
Nope. He just turned
around
and did it.
Ah! Alright, that was gorgeous. Yeah, gosh, Fuzi's ultimate is just a huge initiation.
That could have been a lot worse for CiC.
Again, it could have been a lot worse.
It still was a 1-5 for BMG.
It certainly was. I can't believe Slither lived, and I can't believe Rally got that turn kill and lived. That's just incredible.
Yeah.
Because if he didn't get that turn kill, I think he would have died from the eventual chase from Magnus. It's possible, at least. So.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I still don't know about the whole Magnus situation. It's like something gave it away. It's just how did they know that though?
So yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that was so strange. I mean, they do know that there is the possible jump. Possibly it's just a coincidence. Still, I see Drunken Master he just keeps on keeping that bulwark on positive. So it's a little bit questionable because look at Hellborn's team. It's mostly magical damage at this point.
Yeah.
And you do have the rally and the Drunken Master. So I would like to see that negative. I think he's changing it per situation though. So just good play by KZ. It is smart to have it on positive if you think about it. You can change it if you initiate, but if you get initiated on, you just have it set to positive just as the kind of a safety. So
Sheepstick in the works for Jonas and Fan.
yeah, we have these heroes like Magnus and Bubbles and Rally and Slither. They're not really those late game behemoths, but they still are very irrelevant even come late game. Especially with these items such as freaking sheep stuff.
Malekith Malikin pushing out the top lane. There's a shrunken head on to Rally. It's going to be
Oh boy.
there.
Oh boy. Of course, that item is a little bit awkward. You know, you can't use it initially.
It's
always
careful with that timing. Sometimes, but yeah, the demonic on Malikin. So those rift shards.
Yep, those are definitely coming up next. I would think so. He's got the attack speed, that's for sure.
There's a demonic on KZ though, playing the Drunken Master. Yeah, but
That Malikan avatar is so ridiculous.
it is, isn't it?
The sound of the auto attack is just like it sounds like woods, like a wooden. Well, I guess it's a freaking.
It is a
hockey puck, right?
stick. I mean,
yeah, so, or hockey stick.
They're made out of wood. It does. I didn't even think about that until you said it.
It does
now
so
we're gonna
damage.
hear it always. Thanks.
Oh.
All right, so Congor has been attempted. You see they're in the area. Lucian's gonna block them out though.
Again, like so, Hellborn doesn't really have a Congor team, but they have the Hellborn.
It worked last
advantage.
time.
And they also have like the massive AoE. Oh gosh, initiation on rallies.
Take on a rally. The Magma stun going in. Drunken Master going to the back with that energy field is down. Malikin, he does come in with that ulti farm. Rally's gonna fall right off the bat. Yeah, he couldn't do a damn thing when it's all said and done. However, Bubbles in the background. He's being locked down. Slither though taking some good auto attack damage from Malikin, but he's gonna be able to kite away in the process. Torture behind.
Yeah, I mean, Torture didn't kill anyone, but he did like cause 2 heroes to just fully stun him. No, double stun middle. This is really bad.
Gets a big stun. The rally empath wall coming out on his Slither. There's the Estus Lake stun, and that's a dead Slither as well.
So yeah, Rally got nothing off. Huge, massive keg right back into the energy field, which also perplexed him, making it so he can shrunken head. That was just wonderfully played by BMG, to be honest. Completely shut down Rally. That was game breaking.
And now Congor.
And now Congor.
Dead.
This is no bueno.
Yep. BMG. That's the point of this game where you're like, you look back at the end of anything, if BMG goes to the top, you're like, yeah, that was definitely a turning point. But again, that's definitely not, especially with the way the series has been going today. I mean, anything could still happen. But
I do say both teams are playing very, very well right now. I know, like the first game,
I think it's progressed.
Yeah,
we've noticed that.
But yeah, they've been playing. Both teams have been playing very good.
That kind of warmed up and everything. So, which is even more of a good reason that it was a best out of 5 too. I think so.
But yeah, no kidding. But this is still a game.
Yeah.
Hellborn definitely has the advantage. They have the Malkin. Don't get me wrong. So again, you know, like, the token change is down to 4 minutes. They gotta force something. Are they gonna force something? That's the question. Last time it didn't work out so well. I keep on seeing Fuzi not use. Okay, there we go. He has Enchanted Flames on. A lot of times I see him neutraling without any buff on. I'm not sure if that's on purpose. It's kind of odd.
Just simply auto attack. Yeah, with the lifesteal, it's obviously.
Yeah.
It seems like you just want to keep it on. Yeah, he's doing that now. But
I might just caught him in like one time, you know.
And every time he's doing it now.
Yeah, exactly.
So he's got that token here. 2,500 gold on Magnus. He actually has a Arcana, so we'll probably see the Hellflower here.
Yeah, that's really good. You catch a hero who was just, you know, normally with Shrunken Head. That's Drunken Master and Rally. Drunken Master is becoming that. Okay, Hellborn. This is not a good fight for Legion.
Engineer is going to get caught though. Can he get energy field off? He can in time. Malikin's here once again. The fear comes out. The seismic slam does go off. No, it doesn't go off. Magnus in the background. The eruptions, and we have a very interesting pause coming out. This was not a sync pause. This was a BMG pause.
I don't under.
Oh my gosh.
This is so bad for sync. This is so bad.
That eruption is going to do a lot of work right here.
Bubbles. Look at Bubbles. He's going to get look at these 3 heroes to the left.
Yeah.
Oh no.
There we go. The eruption's going out. Bubbles is going to be chasing in the meantime. Solid's just going to go for the TP. He is going to be fine. Drunken Master though caught by the Kelfield. Untouchable doesn't do much against that. He does fall in the end. Double damage Malikin.
Jeez, I didn't even realize he had double damage.
Yeah, I just realized that last second.
Why were they forcing that? They had no vision. They just. It's almost like desperation right there from Sync initially going on Engineer.
Yeah.
They would have. Yeah, I don't know if they would have gotten maybe a little different story, but you just can't do that. Not against their heroes.
And that was the case. It was tasty. He's like, oh, an Engineer here. Maybe he's just warding. We can get a free pick. Yeah, clearly that wasn't the case though.
Oh my god!
He gets a big 7-7. No, he gets Sheep Stick. That was a chance. That was a chance. They still might have something. Malikin is going to fall. He has a token. Gonna come back up. Malikin goes for Magnus, goes back in. He gets go. There's a seismic slam. Malikin and CiC reses. He's taking a lot of damage. He is gonna be able to start the way, but the ledge gets in the way. He gets compelled. And Malikan does go down. So CiC does hold
I can't
when
believe
it's all
it.
said and done.
Hans so it teleported back but died because of the toxicity. It's pretty funny.
Oh,
It's funny when you're just in base and there's nothing you
you
can do.
just die. Yeah, like Chris
South.
Ground, same way. Yeah. Bubbles? Oh my God, he still might be in trouble actually.
Okay, see here, he does have to take cover up.
Yes, Sheep Stick as well. Yeah, he's fine.
He's good. Invis on top of that. Wow, I can't believe they held him off. These rally, I guess he didn't get his ultimate off until later, but just the stuns in general, he's doing a lot of work.
I think Malikan needs his damage item here. I mean, Demonic's good and all, but
He needs the rift shards.
Yeah.
I 100% agree. Yeah, look at his damage right now. It's still lacking. Of course, he does have that Enchanted Flames buff, but that adds 60. He's doing damage, don't get me wrong, but
of course,
still needs more.
he didn't go the early in Sanitaria, so he's not getting that benefit.
So CiC really did take advantage of those pickoffs. They pushed 2 towers, taking their ancients now. Got a ward up. Bubbles might be looking for something. Oh gosh, this is tense. Do they see him? Oh, he's invis. I can't even tell because of that freaking avatar. It's like white. It's like
Some of these avatars. Yeah, he's invis here, and actually Drunken Master going in. Coming back. Bubbles, so he wants to jump. He is. So I can see right as he went, though. Compel hits.
There's no way that was reaction.
Was that reaction or was that just coincidence?
I mean, there's no way to be reactions except for anyone else except Mickey. You know, like
That's true. It's like maybe it was reaction, yeah. But that was just obviously perfect timing, whatever it was, and
yeah,
they're fine.
well, good for them.
Yeah.
That could have been, to be honest.
That could have been
Slow-
huge. So
slow sure
Malikan's,
is- no.
Malikan's still not buying yet. 3,700 gold and gonna sit on that.
Okay, so Hellborn BMG does not have many shrunken heads. It looks like Slither is going for that Staff of the Master. Can't say I disagree. That's
They
a lot
got
of
a
damage.
Malikan, but yeah, no one else.
And the thing is, you're almost forcing them to get shrunken heads at that point because there's so much damage. In which case, it gives a little more leeway for Drunken Master to carry, since he's all physical. Just a little thought. Okay, Void Talisman and Torture. I love that pickup. It's a random Beast Heart though. It's kind of weird.
Beast? Oh, yeah. That is actually pretty odd. Extra survivability, why not?
Yeah.
Maybe an eventual staff? I mean, no, wait, that's not staff. Icon, I was going to say.
It's Icon. I mean, yeah. I guess tanking up in Torture. It's not a bad item by any means.
It's not usually seen on a main support torture. But
Exactly.
hey, he
I'll-
somehow
I'll-
has the gold. He's got
I also
items.
prefer that point booster, just so cost effective. But
Yeah, that's true.
anyway, you do need survivability. It's not bad.
I still am a little taken back from Malikan. He was sitting on like 3,700 gold when he was pushing the first. Okay, he goes to Slayer here.
Yeah, just buy your items. Why is he getting Slayer? That is not.
Nice.
Do not like that. I do not like that. Oh. Like, because they don't have any. A lot of times you get Savage Miss because there's like a Wingbow rather, and Legion does not have any hero that's gonna get Wingbow.
It still is just ultimate damage output in the end, obviously.
I know it is, but I feel like you could get more damage from Rift Shards.
Yeah, potentially,
Maybe
yeah.
I love Rift Shards and Malikan. Maybe I'm a little bit biased.
No, it is more of the routine, no doubt.
Okay, also something to know is this might be a kind of small thing, but the ultimate's AOE, right? But you
Splash
can't.
damage,
You don't,
yeah.
Yeah, it's splash damage, but the Savage is not a splash damage effect. It doesn't.
No, definitely not, no.
While the crit is in a sense.
In a sense, yeah. No,
It's
you're
just
right, yeah.
damage.
I assume it would be. I have to see why
Maybe
not.
a little bit of thing. Maybe they should just overlook that, but it's something.
I think that's why that's a big thing. Why Rift Shards is ultimately even considered a very strong item on him, and just how fast he attacks, obviously. Brutalizer coming out from Keizu here playing the Drunken. So some extra.
Yeah, it's a little bit awkward on Drunken because a lot of times you're not auto attacking in fights. You're just kind of bouncing around with your
Skill-based, yeah.
stagger and stuff, and which cannot brutalize. So a bit awkward, but it is very good against heroes such as Malikan. I'm not 100% on board with the pickup, to be honest, but it's not the worst thing. And I do see his rationale.
Torture. Gonna
Just
take
either-
advantage of this.
Yeah. So I was just looking if either team has an eye.
Oh, I thought I saw one earlier. Maybe not.
Yeah, I thought so too. It's been a lot of games. No eye. Possibly as a stride, who knows? But that's something I'd like to see on both teams at this point. Just such an. I think other casters were stressing, the importance of eye, but I really do agree. I think it's just such an amazing item.
Yeah. Empath, you're dead.
Oh,
Maybe not. Oh, did they not see him initially? Nope. They thought he was going all the way through.
That sucks. I mean, they couldn't really guess that he's just gonna teleport out.
Good heads up on Hanskin's part, if anything.
Yeah, it is. He is level 17. I mean, who knows?
The funny thing, he ported back to the secondary tower too. He didn't even port back to base.
So he definitely, yeah, he knew that there was some aggression coming. So, God, okay, he did have a lane ward. He saw Drunken Master. That's what happened.
Yep, that makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense. Just that funky lane ward. How do you even counter that, man?
Malakin, okay, this no longer Invis Torture. Uh-oh, Malakin ulti form. Yes, it will hit.
He does avoid.
Yep, the wall off
deal.
though. He's still
gosh,
dead. The
yeah.
support's nowhere close.
They're just like peace, dude.
So they dodge chain reactions, or he's trying to. It doesn't matter, yeah.
It's pick up on Torture, but I don't think it's going to turn into anything. I think at this point BMG is looking for Congor again to really make a move.
I do find it kind of funny that it took so long to kill Torture.
Yeah, I know. I mean, he is tanky. Like, 1400 HP, tons of mitigation, Void House him. Yeah. Does show how the pickups are working out in his favor, but in the end, he's dead.
Savage Maze finished.
Okay, I mean, again, not the worst. I mean, not bad. Like, he did need that damage. We were talking about that. He has attack speed, and that is a go-to item. I just like the Rift Shards a lot.
Yeah. Oh, he has that now, so those plus 100 starting to pop up. But yeah, now he's hitting for over 300 here with those Enchanted Flames.
One small thing that might play a role is the mini stun. You can cancel the Rally ult, you can cancel the Drunken Master Lunge, you can cancel the Rhapsody ultimate. There's a lot of things you can kind of cancel with those little mini stuns. Might play a role.
Yeah. I guess it's not like a Draconis though, where it's like spreading that Savage Mace.
I know you're not totally.
Like that.
Yeah, you're not totally just going crazy, but still.
What did I? Oh yeah, Shrunken Headed Full just purchased by Magnus. I was gonna say he's saving up a lot of gold, but there you go. He just buys one of those straight up here. Well, they're good to go against him. So both teams kind of gearing up for it seems like a pretty epic clash that's going to be happening here in the near future. At least that's what you'd hope for.
Yep. Gosh, chat is so troll today. It's just testy talk. I don't even know what to talk about.
Apparently, Angry Testy's been playing this whole series according to chat.
Yeah, I guess so. Wait, which player is he right now? Do you know?
Hey, he's probably Keizu or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm so confused. Anyways.
I don't know. Drunken, speaking of Keizu, he's attempting to set up at the bottom, but not pushing up far enough.
Yeah. One thing about Hellborn's team, they're actually not stacking too much armor. I guess they do have the Demonic, and actually Malkin has a lot of armor. Never mind. Scratch that. I was going to say Shieldbreaker. I know it's late, but that'd be a horrible idea at this point. Rift Star is actually really good on Drunken Master as well. At 100% physical damage, because it carries to his stagger and lunge. It's just so effective. So I'd definitely work on that next for Drunken. And then he's kind of capped. That's a problem.
Congor just rezzed.
Okay. Yeah. Again, BMG has such an excellent team for taking Congor. It's just how does CiC even maneuver around and stop it? I really don't know. They're also not in position to stop it right now if the BMG wanted to go. There's no Rhapsody. Oh, look at his mines too. Seal Kid's in support, and he wants payback.
Where are these? Oh, actually, Engineer's gonna get caught? Kind of? Not really.
Okay, he is low though. He is low, and that means that they really can't be as confident with. See, okay, BMG does have an eye. All right, CiC does not. That's why not. Okay, Rhapsody almost. I would really like to see that picked up, because otherwise you have such a disadvantage going into this team fight. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, I thought they had gone. Oh, back. And in fact, just ult and Malkin, you should back out. Reset. That is a big deal, I think.
Yeah, wait for that cooldown. And isn't that... The cooldown doesn't go off until you're outside of the hero, right? Or the cooldown doesn't start.
No,
well, here we go. Actually, jump on the Dragon Master right here. He's third person. Bang! Comes to protect him out in the last second once again. Gonna be fine for now. It is gonna be stopped eventually. Sheepstick on a Drunken. They're still locking him down. He gets the Drunken head off though. And now he's looking for auto attacks. But Malakin is just sitting back, man. He's putting in the auto attacks himself with that splash. Down goes Rhapsody. Down goes Slither. Drunken Master does somehow once again barely live, but his team falls around him. Torture trying to hang in there. He cannot though. and the rest nearly get cleaned up there.
Yeah, man. Like not even like I wouldn't even say like either side played it better than the other. It's just the BMG advantage this current state. And their team fight, all these AoE ultimates and stuns, is just pretty crazy.
Yeah.
That was a pretty big Rhapsody ultimate. It's just in the end, just didn't really matter.
Good use of it, good try, but obviously not enough right there. So again, Drunken Master also, kind of getting caught out there in the middle lane too.
Yeah. So again, like the Basher didn't even. I don't even think it procced once. I just the pickup, and the more and more I'm thinking about it, I just don't really like it all too much.
Yeah.
I mean, because Malkin's not like a puppet master. Like, if you lock him down, you're not just gonna kill him like that. He has a lot of sustainability. Roshards would definitely have been just a better damage choice.
So now, speaking of that, I'm pretty sure Malakin, again, that's obviously it's up to him, but Roshards now.
Gosh, speaking of farm, look at Bubbles items.
Wow, Frostfield play, yeah. That's a lot of mana.
That's a lot of armor. 46 armor. Man. Jeez, not even next to the demonic buff. Okay, so yeah, they're going to be pressuring bottom right away, knowing the whole token deal. I think CiC's going to have a tough time. Is that bananas? That's bananas too. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Here we go. I mean, this is it for CiC, really. Obviously, everything on the line here. Multi-farm already used. He doesn't even care.
Oh my gosh, that damage.
He is just wrecking the tower. Down it goes in the background. Rally does jump engineer. Malakin, he's putting auto attacks into Drunken Master, who jumps on engineer, but he still gets the energy field off, so mission accomplished right there. And now Drunken Master trying to run away. Bubbles in the background. Big Kelfield on the Song of the Sea. Frostfield play comes out as well. He's just focusing the Drunken Master's Malakin. Finally gets together. Protective Melody was just out of range, it looked like. In comes the Magnus Eruption. And I believe BMG's on their way to taking the Carnage and count of our Pro League. Cycle number 1 here in the Grand Finals over CiC Esports.
Yeah, no kidding. Wow. I don't really know what to say. I mean, it's kind of, after a point, it was kind of just BMG's game to lose. But again, Mickey with that pickoff, man.
He picks off Limp pretty well.
Yeah, he has Limp's number this game.
Big picture, obviously.
Yeah, big picture.
In favor of BMG still. See Malakin, yeah, he has a token, so he's probably at this point even like, you know what, kill me if you want to, I really don't care. Rally, nice wall.
Oh, I didn't even
know
realize
where to go.
I think the refresher Rally did.
Did he? Oh, wow, yeah, he did.
He didn't cast his ults in succession, but did both come out.
But yeah, you can tell CiC's like at a point of anything maybe.
Yep.
Again, they probably even know themselves, but not going to give in that easily. Going to make BMG really earn it, but I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue here in the end.
Gosh,
so.
Support's been doing so much damage this game. It just hasn't happened. Yeah, he is really doing work as Torture. I know they're losing, but still.
There's a Rift Charge level 4.
There it is. At least picks it up. Yep. Man, look at him whack at that with his wooden log.
Oh, Zeal's coming into effect right here, Drunken Master. He's trying to get some damage out himself, but he's dropping too quickly. And he goes down again. Just got to rinse the repeat here, but GG well plays finally being called. Conceivo comes out, and it looks like it is going to be official. BMG, they take it over. CiC Esports once again. 3 games to 1 here in this best out of 5 to become the Carnage and Caliber Cycle 1 champions. So congratulations to them.
Yeah, pretty convincing games, to be honest. There's definitely some really action-packed and awesome team fights, though. So
yeah,
not to take away from these games, but there's kind of, I don't know, the games would go in one direction. They kind of maintain that direction. It just shows how powerful these teams are, though. Once they have the advantage, they don't let go.
They do not. They do not. So, yeah, BMG. Again, the Malakin. Who would have thought, too? Malakin, the hero to win it for BMG.
Yeah, 2 games, right?
Malakin over Puppet Master. No, he did lose the first game.
He did lose the first game. Yeah. Okay, yeah. All right, yeah, I forgot about that.
But the fact that we saw him twice, and obviously, again, Puppet Master 0-2 this series, and the 4th game wasn't even really touched until the second-tier bans. But
yeah, I want to say Malakin did do well in both games. That said,
you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna give this guy a call right here.
All right.
Bring him on and talk about that series. Handskin,
Hey, what's up, man?
hey, how you doing?
Uh, I'm doing pretty good. A little bit tired, but we won, so it's like.
It was a later night, yeah, best of the 5, especially for the later series. Definitely going into the night now, I know for you guys on a Sunday, but obviously respect you guys for staying up and competing. But again, some good money on the line, and you do come out on top in the end. So, what a way to finish, though. I mean, that final game right there. Overall, a very good series, you thought. Were you pretty confident, though, especially in that Game 4 that you guys had it for the most part?
Well, like, I'm not so sure. Like, the early game didn't go that well in that Game 4, if we're talking about that. Like, the trial lane didn't go as well, and Limp had some troubles in the mid lane.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I don't know, it was back and forth throws. All in all, that game, I feel like I think we had a really clutch situation at bottom lane where me, Jonas, and Limp killed 4 or 5 people, I think. Something like that. It was pretty ridiculous, but yeah. We were pretty confident with that game and the draft, so.
Yeah, obviously worked out. Your empath play that also your hands can play.
Oh yeah.
Your empath play was obviously fun to watch that last game. I thought that shined that game. So well played.
Yeah,
there.
I saw you pick up first pick Empath. Is there a reason for that?
Yeah.
Do you feel like he's actually that strong in that, or what?
Well, like, I don't know that. Yeah, like we kind of really think that the hero is starting to get really good. Like I guess like support was right all along, Like, but I mean, it's just so strong with you can box out suicide heroes really well, and it does really well in trial lanes usually. So, like or even like dual mid, it's so easy to gank.
Yeah, even dual middle. Yeah, you can turn around, turn
like
kills.
even
Yeah.
if you have a jungler or support or suicide, anyone basically roaming in there, like a wall in there, just gives you so much time. Basically,
Yeah,
if you know how
I
to
do.
use it.
I agree. I didn't really think about that before, but I do agree, and it definitely worked out. So, congratulations.
A couple more things on that too. Malakin, you guys go with Malakin as your carry choice that final game. What was the reason behind that?
We kind of wanted a carry that could, like, use the case of like the first 2 picks that we had, or like the core picks, like the Magnus and the Bubbles, combined with the 2 supports, Empath and NG, of course, and like lots of early aggression, like team fight, all of this, like jumping in there with the PKs, Magnus and Bubbles, obviously with that, and so like Malakin synergizes really well with that because he gets in there, he fears, great follow up, and like you can make such epic plays with like huge lava surge and like just go in there with the fear, and I feel like it's kind of synergizes in the way that he's based for the early game a little bit more than another carry.
Yeah.
And yeah, of course, AoE presence is really good.
That it is. Obviously, it worked out for you guys in the end there. And then one other thing concerning drafts, we found it interesting pointing out even, especially after the 3rd game when you guys won that one, but Puppet Master ended up being 0-2 this series. And then the 4th game, he wasn't even touched until the 2nd tier of bans. Is Puppet Master overrated, or was just a coincidence today, you think, or what?
I actually think it's a little bit overrated. It has a few weak spots, especially with the Swiftblade coming into the meta right now. But I don't know, it's like, doesn't really offer a whole lot of early game to me. Like, but he doesn't really output any damage apart from like the ulti. He doesn't have any damaging spells, any nukes.
Mm-hmm.
All of his damage is based off farm. But he's of course a great laner and all that. But it's pretty easy to lock him down. Say if you have a Kraken or Pharaoh or something like that, Kronos even.
Yeah.
And I don't know. He just has to be really big and have the right game.
Yeah, that game especially, you guys were against Kraken, I think Keeper of the Forest, Kronos, all these massive ultimates that really just lock him down. So that was tough for Fuzi, I gotta say.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely fun to watch there. He had troubles, but that was a game that CiC took. But obviously, you guys took the 3 in the end, so thus the champions. Are you looking forward to having a little bit of a break here? Obviously, you've got about a week, a couple weeks now before the next cycle starts up. So.
Yeah, that's gonna be nice. I'm just gonna try to enjoy the summer, and I don't know. We'll see. Like, I guess it's gonna be chill.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you think of Rexars, by the way? Again, they finished 3rd place over Reason Gaming. You think they're going to be a team that sticks around and could be a contender in the future?
It would surprise me if they for some reason stop playing. Yeah, but I think they're pretty strong. I did not expect them to do as well in this pro league as I thought from the beginning. Like,
yeah.
I didn't actually know that Insania was going to play with them until they qualified, and that's a big bonus for them. I guess it gives them a lot of experience. to the team, and I don't know. I think they've surprised a lot of people just by doing so well. Even finished third here in like over recent gaming is a big achievement in my opinion.
Yeah, no, that was impressive to watch earlier, and again, looking forward to them too. Seeing how they do. But again, you guys though, obviously claiming the championship here, so another big congratulations on that. So, anything else, Meisty, before we wrap up with Hanskin here?
It was fun watching you guys play. You guys really put that aggression, that BMG aggression out there. It's always fun to watch. You guys are pretty manly. But anyways, yeah, I don't know. Congratulations. I don't really have much else to say.
Thank you very much, man.
Hanskin, any shout-outs, of course?
Okay, so shout out to BMG, QPad, everyone involved in there. Papa Björn, of course. My team, Lorx, Mao Penny. Yeah, that's it.
All right, there you go. Hanskin, appreciate it, man. As always, congratulations again on the win. And until next time.
Thank you very much. See you later.
Thank you. All right, there we go. So Hanskin joining us there. Of course, the captain of BMG, as always, did a great job there. Giving his insight, and definitely interesting to hear what the Empath and the Malachian and then Puppet Master situation. But yeah, overall, again, they proved to be the dominating team here in this series in the end with a 3-1 victory. So that is going to do it for coverage for tonight, and definitely had a lot of Han coming at you. I do have one update here, I guess. KZ, if by any chance you could give a shout out that I would stream it. Okay, Keizu wants me to mention that he's doing his stream challenge, or his challenge, whatever he's doing. Something like a suicide challenge or whatever, on his channel, so twitch.tv/Keizu. If you want to check that out, he's not planning to sleep, apparently, so.
Oh, it's like some 24-hour stream or something?
I don't know. Well, he's just not going to sleep now, and he's going to stream.
Maybe he's just streaming. He's supposed to shout out. But.
There you go. So check that out. Check that out. Anyways, Meisty, fun as always. Any final words from yourself? Any shout-outs from you?
I mean, we have like 2 weeks, and then we were back in the Pro League, right?
Yeah, that's the idea. Well, you guys actually...
Yeah, we have a game next week.
Relegation match, yeah.
Fifth, but well, I do have one thing to say about that. I know there's I think they're called Tree or gosh, what are they called? Willow Keepers. I think a pretty strong team, pretty strong up and coming team. A lot of I say this in the best way possible, but like Team M, like pub stars, like I'm talking like everyone on their team's like 20, 50 MMR or higher, which says something. I know it's just Team M, but it says something. So look out for them. That's gonna be interesting. So some new blood in the scene, I guess. Yeah. Other than that, I'm just looking forward to the future.
Well, and if I'm not mistaken, also I was looking at the brackets of the Amateur League. Willowkeeper got to the finals. They lost to Shrek is Love, though.
Oh.
Obviously, I have no clue who those guys are.
Is that who we're playing? I think that is. So.
Actually, I think that means you'd play Willowkeeper, if I'm not mistaken.
No.
Because you would play the runner-up team since you got first.
But isn't it like a scoring system, or how does that work?
Oh, no, the scoring system was for the Invitational that they went into, and then the Invitational was then to determine that. I don't know, honestly. I really don't know.
So we play the best team? Is whatever.
Well, they didn't win. I mean.
I know. Okay, I guess. Whatever. Anyways, I'm sure I'll figure that out myself.
Yeah, I don't know the exact rules, but...
Anyway, it'll be fun regardless, and I'm just looking forward to it. So, yeah.
We'll see what happens.
More Han.
More Han, exactly. Still going strong. What else did I want to bring up? All right, so I guess that pretty much. Oh yeah, big shout out to Peter Pan Dammit Zai, by the way, representing Han to an extent over there in Dota 2 today. They doing. I don't know if they're still playing or not, but I know that they were playing a big final today.
I saw them in the losers bracket against Navi, and I think they did win.
They won. They won that. No, and they also beat their losers bracket finals match. So I think they were playing DK. I want to say in the finals.
Wow. Okay. Awesome.
The Summit. So yeah, shout out to those guys.
I just want to say, one more thing. Like I feel like almost every pro or ex-pro Han player like moves to Dota is a name, is something there.
It seems like it, doesn't it? Yeah.
It's like a testament. Like Han is like the perfect training camp, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I thought about that too. It really is. I mean, hey, it's you want to see that negative or positive. I mean, it's up to you, but I think that's a cool thing. I mean, yeah.
It's an awesome thing. I think. You got Loda, Ake, all those people too.
Good to see some names over there. Oh. And yeah, I follow. I know a lot of others follow. So big shout out to those guys once again. For their success. But yeah, bigger shout out even to BMG, of course, for their win victory here over CiC Esports in the grand finals. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be wrapping things up here. The Carnage and Caliber Pro League Cycle 1 is in the books, but we have a whole other cycle going to be coming at you starting 2 weekends from now. But next weekend, that doesn't mean there's not going to be anything, because next weekend, as we were just talking about, there's at least going to be the one relegation match, and that's going to be The Last of Us versus not 100% sure who, but they're going to play somebody. And then the winner of that, of course, will move on to cycle number 2 of the Carnage and Caliber. So until next time, though, ladies and gentlemen, have a good night. Congratulations one more time to BMG. We'll see you then.